Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. 'Tis I, Adrian, and we are here in America at Coda for the second to last race of the Formula Hybrid season. And I am finally in before green flag of quali, as we have a black car. Apparently I'm missing a skin, as we have a few new drivers. Thiago Frazao makes his return. And there is one more, I forget who, but there we go. Quali started. And that would be, oh, that is Spencer Owens. That is the one. Him and his brother, Mason, veterans of AFR, been here for a while. Taking a little hiatus, and they are back. And Spencer will be in the all-black Formula Hybrid. Well, yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to Texas, where we have the big slide. Hopefully the cars won't have the big slide. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Radio. Ah, that's what I was going to check. So we are missing Nicodem, the race director, and Axel, the safety car. So I will be hopefully deploying everything. This is going to be a fun race for me, for admins. So let's get on board while I mess with real penalty. Let's see, real penalty. As Rain begins his first lap. Okay, the password for the penalty is calling you. Just kidding. Alright, we're in. Let's see how Rain's doing. Oh, we had a little bit of oversteer going into turn one. Sorry, that is not turn one. Leading into the long back straight where we saw a little Fernando Alonso wheelie action last season. So I'll go with the time to be at 2:14. I don't think that's going to be fast lap. I'll go with the time to be at 2. Why am I so quiet? I need to mess with my microphone. Let's see some filters. Why don't we? Gain. What if I turn the gain up a little bit? How's that sound? Hello, test, test. Hello, hello. Oh, Fernando Alonso wheelie action last season. I'll go with the time to be at 2. Why am I so quiet? I need to mess with my microphone. Let's see some filters. Why don't we? Gain. What if I turn the gain up a little bit? How's that sound? Hello, test, test. Hello, hello. Okay, I just heard it. It's a bit louder. It's kind of nice. I think I'll add a little more, just so y'all can hear me better. All right. You see, Diego had a bit of an oopsie. Was just complaining that there's no pit line, so we might see some penalties from drivers after speeding in the pits, as there's not a good reference. Alas, here we are. Chris O'Connor on pole right now with a 34.5. Rain and then Spencer round off the podium. Thiago and the rest have yet to set a time that they'd be happy with. And we are missing the championship winner, not leader, winner, Sven Gielgoed, as he has already won the race, even though there are still 2 to go. Or won the race, won the season. Spencer getting those tires warmed. Let's see, Rain seems to also be on an outlap. Possibly not. Looks like he's pushing. Chris O'Connor in the Toyota. Sponsored by Panasonic. Seems to be just behind Rain, I think. Yes, he is. As Rain either will finish or start a lap. He will be starting. So let's see how he does into turn 1. Little bit understeer, but nothing too severe. See how Chris manages. Oh, he's already through. Through the S's goes Chris. Trying to clip the inside of each curb. Get the best line through it. Now right here you have to be very careful not to spin as you climb to the top of the hill. Chris using all the track. Every inch of that curb. Into the second hairpin, leading to the back straight. Gets a good clean run through it. Looks like it could be a good lap, but I do not have sectors. So I couldn't tell you. Diego's off, standing on track. Let's see how Chris does as he approaches the final sector. A little light on the throttle, just making sure he doesn't do anything too crazy. But it looks to be a good lap from Chris. As the safety car is spinning, I'm not sure why the safety car is out driving while it's qualifying. And it is Ali G in the safety car. But anyway, back to Chris as he rounds the final corner. Is he going to be able to improve? 34.0 improves by half a tenth. As Rain also, I think, improves a bit. But wow, Chris with a good time. But yeah, anyway, Ali G makes a return. The AFR George Russell is in a McLaren today, serving as safety car. 4.0 improves by half a tenth. As Rain also, I think, improves a bit, but wow, Chris with a good time. Anyway, why are we still watching McLaren? Trying to do server things while streaming. Vley.
Why, hello there.
Oh my goodness gracious. I just got Polish jump scared. Hello, Nick.
Hello!
And you're 200%. Well, welcome back. Nick is here.
It was... Hold on a minute, it was in the safety car.
That would be Ali G.
Why is he driving during qualifying?
Not sure.
Seems like a violation.
Does seem like a non-safety
Let me just quickly go slap him on his wrist.
While Nick continues to berate Ali in the McLaren, as you see successfully working. Spencer Owens still P2, or not still, he has overtaken Rain. And Spencer is now on the front row. Rain just shortly behind, but Chris making it seem like that's a tough time to beat. The 34 flat. Chester Chomper still no time, goes red and into the pits. Diego still no time. Trying to get something out. Jaden Evolution, 3 seconds off, and Tiago, our favorite Portuguese man, back in action.
You have been slapped. Could you share your wonderful screen?
Could you also set up TeamSpeak? I told them there would be none.
Has been.
Oh, there's a car stopped on track. That's Tiago stopping for his quote-unquote teammate. Interesting. So I think Chris is on another hot lap. Looks like he's pushing. through those big American S's. Now into the big American uphill.
Big freedom units.
Yeah, we're gonna get on that big American onboard into the second American hairpin.
It's just gonna be American, yeah.
God bless.
Jesus.
As Diego puts himself on the front row. So, wow, I missed a lot. Zen takes pole by 6/10 over Chris. And Diego only 4/10 behind. What a lap from the two of them. So, Chris O'Connor has his work cut out now. He is on a hot lap. Not sure if he's improved, but he's still going. Seems to be pushing a little bit harder now. Now, what can Chris do to respond? Ooh, pushes a little hard there. He's going to be forced to slow down, and that's not going to help his chances. But let's see, can he cross the line ahead? Wow, that looks like it's not going to be enough, but it is good enough for a front row as it stands with a 3/10 off current pole, so it does improve. But it was not enough for pole. Now, Diego. Surprising time from him. Let's see what he can do. It's a little hard there. He's going to be forced to slow down, and that's not going to help his chances. I think I'm going to reduce the gain on my microphone. I seem a bit loud.
Sorry, I was quickly doing some race control testing.
That is a-okay.
Thank you.
Is all well over there?
All is well.
Good, good. Now, the stream is yours. I'll be right back.
So here we have on board. We're watching Diego, the Super Formula driver, driving in reserve here for Box 5 Red, going around the final corner, I believe. Will he be able to gain that 10th to get Chris O'Connor off the second spot, put him on the front row? Seems to have a bit of a bad exit there. Going to be crossing the line now. Not sure if he's on a hot lap or an out lap, but that whatever lap that was not faster than his current time. And as he goes through to turn 1, where George Russell last year murdered Carlos Sainz, now going through the S's, very fun sector of the track. Drivers using all the downforce on the car available to get through there as quickly as possible, because that's the aim of the game. In it. As he goes now onto the mini straight. No, I still another corner there. I know the layout. There he goes. Going to be taking the left hand now, and then going to be going to that heavy braking zone, 90-degree corner, going onto the long straight where Fernando Alonso turned into an airplane, I believe, in last year Rio F1 race. So hopefully none of our drivers will be wanting to take off to the skies during the AFR race, but you never know. And here comes Diego now, going to be going into that braking zone, very surely braking as late as possible, probably around the 100, 150, 100, but somewhere in between there. As it always is with this Formula 1 cars, just massive amounts of downforce, those brakes, stopping the car, planting those tyres into the ground. As he has a bit of a oversteer there, and yeah, probably not very good for his lap time, but he seems to have corrected it well. I believe Zen has improved, but that could just be me telling you guys porcupines. As he now goes through the long right-hander, now going to be going down to the final 2 corners, goes through here where we saw Chris have a bit of a trouble there, but Diego seems to do it nicely now through the final corner. Will he be able to gain 1.5 attempts to put himself onto the front row and ahead of Chris O'Connor? No, he aborts the lap just at the last moment. Probably wasn't up. He's now going to vanish into thin air and appear in the pit lane. And now we're just going to be watching. Oh no, there he goes on another out lap. Off he goes. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left to go of this qualifying session. Diego really wants to get on that front row. I can't really tell you what else is going on as well, because all you can really see now is advertisements from Aramco, which this stream is not sponsored by, but it is sponsored by NordVPN. If you can use code AFR50 to get yourself 50% off your first NordVPN purchase. And some of that money will also be going towards to help fund the service. So you're getting a good service, good VPN, and also helping out AFR in the process. Adrian, please come back. This is hard to carry. Yeah, there you go now. Doing his howl lap once again. Trying to heal those tyres, but at the same time trying not to kill them. As he's on the back there of, not sure who that is. Can't really tell from this camera angle as it's just a rear wing. And well, all the rear wings look the same here because it is just one model. But drivers using different setups to get the advantage, every advantage they can.
Apologies for that hiatus. Back.
Hello, sorry, yes. That's Spencer Owens, which Adrian doesn't have the skin for because he forgot to install it. Because I didn't notify him.
Was never told by anybody that doesn't skin, and it seems like there's a little scrap happening.
There is. Diego on an outlap actually overtaking Spencer.
Is Spencer on an outlap?
I would assume so if he let Diego pass like that. I mean,
he could have just been like, this guy's a little silly head.
But yeah, Chester going through the left-hander, going onto that straight where, as I said before, Fernando Alonso turned into an airplane after collision with Lance Stroll last year in real F1. Here in AFR though, Chester is missing his front halo part, so he's just floating there, as you do in a Assetto Corsa, with his rear wing wide open, getting that 30 extra kilometers an hour of speed. And Adrian is watching back the stream, so I can't see anything. There we go. Chester now going through the final sector, now going to be going into this very tricky left-hander. It kind of tightens on exit. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. I don't know. Now going through the flowing right-hander. Reminds me of Istanbul turn 8. Doesn't that remind you of Istanbul turn 8, Adrian?
Yes. Oh, Chester goes nearly off the curb. I'm not sure if that's going to be track limits, but
I think that he was just within him. I think he started that one tyre on the curb there, so that will be within track limits, going all the way out to the right there.
Oof.
And can't tell if he aborted his lap or not, because I don't actually know where the line is.
Well, I can show you.
Thank you.
Apparently there's also no pit line, so people have no idea where to pit.
Welcome to AFR.
That is the line there.
Well, you see, drivers did have 2 weeks to figure out where that line is and make up their own make and markers.
Let's take a look. So, if we come into the pits, there is a line here, but there is not.
It's not a line there.
There is a line here and there.
I don't believe there's many lines. Not sure which one the drivers will have to slow down for, but hopefully they have all managed to get their practice in and well, I mean, they went around the track many times. They should have went into the pit lane many times as well to change their tyres and some more fuel. As we have fans here from Germany, France, the United Kingdom, and Spain and Umbrella Land, as you can tell. And yes, as Adrian decides to go into the billboard, giving us the best view possible as there's a car that's stranded on the left side. 3 safety cars on the right side there, waiting for carnage to happen to get deployed. We have some 2D fans and a little boy there as Adrian zooms in his face.
Oh, he's there again.
Oh, he's there again. There's clones over here in America, and there's a helicopter there. Just in case the drivers get into too much of an accident, they can get airlifted out of the cockpit.
Oh, we have just not... I haven't even noticed this. Diego is only 1/100th off pole.
Oh my god, when did that happen? I was too busy... No, I'm not going to say that, actually, because that's going to get taken out of context.
Okay.
But yes, Chris now being knocked down to that second row, P3 now. And 3 tenths off Diego. Now, does Chris have 3 more tenths in him to, you know, put himself back on that front row, reclaim that P2 that Diego was just snatched away from him? Nearly snatching away pole position from Zen as well, only 0.015 seconds away from Zen, so that's a very close qualifying from then. Zen probably going to be going out panicking, thinking, where's Diego found the space? He was 4 tenths, now he's right on me. As Zen now starts his flying lap, going through turn 1. Now going to be going through the downforce part of the track, as I like to call it, also missing a front piece of his halo.
Yep, through the big American S's, God bless. Through the Biden left-hander, up into the White House right, followed by the baseball downhill.
If the Biden left-hander, are they obligated to tumble if there's stairs there?
Possibly.
And there he goes on to that straight. Now going to open his rear wing about now. To the DRS line. Oh, bit late activation there from Zen. Could have probably activated a tad bit earlier, but onwards we go. Maybe that's what...
Might be his own steering wheel giving him issues. Who knows? It hasn't been the first time. Or it wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, I mean, that you know, Zen, I mean, you see McLaren having an issue with the steering wheels, and you have Zen having issues with the steering wheel, so in my eyes, Zen's doing just as well as McLaren. Only he's getting pole here in AFR, McLaren is not, because they are not here.
Yeah, McLaren's
clearly
not here, but if they would like to be McLaren, here we are.
Come on board. Oh, he really goes over that code.
Oh,
Oh,
and that's gonna be it
yeah,
for
and into the
him.
pit team. Let's go EIEIO, and that's qualifying over for Zen.
Let's see where the pit
So
line is. I can't.
around there.
It looked like it was before both of the lines, but we will see in the race. Anyway,
Yeah, but
who else is still
can
on a lap?
Diego on those soft tires now, going on his final flying lap, going through the Biden left-hander, whatever the hell agent called it, the White House Ryan, and I think it was a baseball downhill or something like that.
I don't know. I'm just thinking American things. Oh, watch out for the Donald Trump sausage curbs, Tim says. Good point. Those things are deadly and could ruin pretty much everyone's life.
Pretty sure someone said that Trump is the best glizzy eater on the planet, so here we are.
Trump is the best glitter eater?
Glizzy.
What's glizzy?
It's an American term of hot dog, I thought you'd know that.
Okay.
Or sausage, I don't know, either or.
Right.
Diego, man from Brazil, living in Italy. Hopefully not going to have any of that Ferrari internet issues.
Oh, but he did lock up a bit, braking a bit late there into the something corner.
Yep, going through the oil right-hander, going into the money left.
Oh, he is
He goes on.
squirming.
Yeah, that rear end is not enjoying it as Chris leaves server. That knocks him down to P7, but no, that's still P3 for Chris. Safety car is actually faster than Chris O'Connor apparently. Oh, and that's
Diego
qualifying over
off.
for Diego. So that is then on pole here in the freedom land of America.
Wow, good quality from Diego. Was not expecting that, so we'll see what he can do in the race in a short, brief moment.
If you need to deploy one, just do it.
Roger that, Captain. Big Chief. Dimsdale Dimmadome. Wait. What's his name? Dale Dimmadome of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Welcome to the Dimmadome of Texas. I mean, sorry. Welcome to Circuit of. And I can finally do the countdown in the native language. I hope.
American can't speak American. That's nice of you, actually.
Alright, Coda turn 1 never goes well, but will it go well today? Let's
No.
see. Okay. As the lights
That's my
begin,
prediction.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are a go in Texas.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, as rain gets a little bit squirmy there at the start as they climb the hill. I'm already seeing yellow
One
flags.
Tiago joining in late, gonna be starting from the pit lane, unfortunately.
Oh, as there is a spinaroonie. That is 2
Oh.
cars.
Safety car. Can you deploy it, please? I'm not in the server.
Yes, sir. Crap.
Safety car deployed. Safety car deployed.
Oh, where is it? Admin. Where is admin? Oh.
Down.
Oh, it's not signed in. Yeah, just tell him. I need to type in the password.
All drivers, please reduce your safety car speed. Please reduce your safety car speed. No overtaking. I will be checking back the stream from the point at which a safety car was called. You may be reshuffled positions if required. We're just getting logged in now. Apologies.
Alright. Safety car is out. Apologies for the lag. And Diego is in P1. And he is still flying. I think he's way
Also,
ahead of the pack. So
I just realized I don't even have real penalty installed.
that is an issue.
Yeah, luckily I'm excluded from needing it.
Alright, so Diego's still going. I'm not sure. Did the safety car get deployed? Because I heard the noise.
Stand by.
Diego is going slow, so I think it did.
Can one of you confirm if the safety car is deployed, please? By a real penalty, if possible.
Safety car is on turn 1, so I think it was. But Diego is well ahead. I'm not sure if that's actually...
Yeah, I just spoke to the safety car driver. It is actually come up.
Alright. But is Diego supposed to be on pole? Oh, I am still on track. Good thing the safety car was called. Apologies. It is a day for racing.
It is.
We have Gran Turismo Racer. Haven't seen you before. Hello. What does that say? Chris O'Connor being for the F1 driver. Toyota GR F1 team for Chris O'Connor. Go. Agree wholly with you, my friend.
I apologize for my condolences.
Do you know if Diego is supposed to be on? Or you should tell them in TeamSpeak. We didn't see what happened, but if if they gain positions, they'll be penalized. If they want to,
I am checking now.
give it back, they can. But well, yeah, you could just go back in the stream. But as it stands, Diego is on pole in the lead.
Yes, that's going to be reinstated.
As we came out of...
Yeah, I have it up.
Yeah, Zen is supposed to be P1.
Diego, give back the position to Zen. Order should be Zen, Diego, Chester, Spencer, Rain, Jaden, Chris, and God, what's your name? Carmine. Obviously, if you pit, then you are to stay in the position you are. But
It's Augustine. We'll just say Augustine.
Is it not Carmine? Is it Clinton? What's his name?
Oh, Clinton. Yes, Clinton. That's Clinton.
Sorry, Clinton, not Carmine. So yeah, Diego, give back the position to Zen. Zen, you may overtake Diego.
We'll see if orders will be followed. It looks like they're not being followed. Safety car next lap, yeah?
Yeah, that's looking better now. Just quickly double check that. Yep.
I probably should have brought the safety car in, but that's fine.
That's fine. What I believe. Wait, is Chris meant to be ahead of? Hold on a minute.
Yeah, Chris should be ahead of.
I wonder if
Clinton.
I just I'm gonna quickly verify if Chris pit or not.
Oh, that's true.
Chris did pit, so that's fine. That's correct.
Alright,
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
alright, it's been deployed. You can't hear it, right?
Nope.
Okay,
No, I can see it. It's good.
You can see it? Oh.
By having the party downloaded and enabling the apps required.
You said you didn't have it installed.
Yeah, I left the server and installed it. It's not hard to do.
Good lad.
Yes, then keeping that P1. I think Diego might have just had a bit of issues with the radio, not hearing race control, but Real Party is nice in the way where we can just message drivers directly. So Diego in P2, Zen P1. I believe that's Rain down, and no, that's Chester in P3. I just need to quickly modify my leaderboard on mine, because it's not showing me names, it's just showing me letters.
For what exactly? So he is in YouTube chatting while in P2 because Diego.
Diego, because when the safety car was deployed, you overtook Zen. That is an issue on that is mainly our fault, and well, yeah, because we didn't deploy it immediately, but we set it in the TeamSpeak, so you should be in that. So you should have heard.
All right, well, safety car is in this lap. Let's see how things get restarted. Ice Tiger Y safety car, turn 1, a couple of spinneroonies on the exit. Now, let's get on board with Zen, see when he decides to get us away. So he has left the gap to safety car.
Safety car goes to the pits now. Zen controlling the pack. Is he going to go after the final corner? Most likely, just to reduce that speed. And I believe he's already... No, he's still holding them up. And he's going now, so that's good. Diego not having the best of launches there. Zen creating a big gap now. Well, not big gap, but Chester right at the back of Diego.
And that goes Chris past Clinton, who's playing on a controller, I believe.
Yeah, and there goes Chris, getting that position back on Clinton, now on the back of Jaden. And looking for another move, but Diego now only 3 times away from Zen, so he's catching up to Zen. And yeah, he looks to have good pace, and not really being affected by that dirty air either. Chester Chomper though, however, dropping back a second now.
Wow.
Never mind, that's just the way my... 1 minute. There we go, put that on intervals. Now I can see the actual gaps between them.
Yeah, Clinton, the controller driver, apparently not last somehow on the controller. Tiago, though, hasn't been here for a while and is in last place.
Yeah, I think Tiago filling in for Toyota.
Oh,
Jaden thrown off in the grass, that's Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden is
John's devastated.
Yeah, Jaden
And
gonna
there
be taken here by
goes...
Tiago, I think. Maybe
Yeah, Tiago down the inside now. Could even go for a move on Clinton here. Don't think he's going to.
You never know, it looks like
he
he
does
is.
go for it. As he's other side now by with
Wow.
Clinton. Clinton have a bit of wheel spin, and Tiago 2 moves in 1 corner on the first lap of the safety car restart. Very good move from him. That puts him up into 7th place. Now getting a bit more points. Diego now dropping nearly a second away from Zen and Chester. 1.5 seconds behind the top 2. Spencer Owens also making a return here for his home Grand Prix. Up in P4, just on the back of Chester, the other American, and the other American behind that. So we have Americans 3, 4, 5 right now. Probably hoping they were 1, 2, 3, but you never know. It's a long race. Still 23 laps to go.
Nick, breathe. You're talking about. I think Rain is actually Canadian.
Well, you said I'm boring, so making a step up, mate.
But I cannot talk.
Well, that's a shame, isn't it?
As Clinton is falling back to Jaden now, I think Clinton is going to be staying in this position with that pace. But he's somehow managing with the controller. You don't have to go silent, but I...
Well, you see, if I go silent now, my average will be fine. That's all that really matters.
Okay.
But yeah, Diego 1.5 back from Zen. Not sure if Zen just putting a heater, or Diego had a bit of an issue. Chester still a second back from him. But the 3 Americans are going to be forming a DRS train on next lap if they can all stay within 1 second.
Yeah, so
And,
what happened here? These 2 keep swapping positions in the back as they both go off a bit.
Having a battle for not being last. That's 4 seconds back from the rest of the pack. So those 2 falling back a bit. But
Double
Clinton on a
overtake
controller. Jaden being an Australian. We'll never know.
Who's the GOAT, I say?
I believe, well, the only person we've seen make a double overtake, the other American, Tiago, who is unfortunately 3 seconds back from the Irishman, Chris O'Connor.
Diego made up some time, but will not have DRS, as Spencer behind Chester will, so is it going to be dangerous for Chester? As Chris is making an overtake across the line, that's Rain slowing down. That seemed very easy for Chris, unless, yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. But... Hey!
Oh, what's happened here? What happened to Diego? What happened to Diego? Diego down in 6th. Adrian?
Apologies, my dog was biting something and Rain has just gone off.
Yeah, something happened to Diego. Diego was down in 6th. Now Rainer making a mistake. That puts him back up into P5, but Chester now in P2. Spencer in P3. Chris O'Connor up in P4. Now Diego was fighting, well, not fighting, but was keeping that P2, trying to catch P1, but now he's trying to get back onto the podium as he's now in P5. Not sure who's going to have DRS. I think it might be Diego. No, it's Rain with the DRS. He's going to be going down, trying to get that switching, going to try and go down the outside for here. We saw Tiago make that double overtake a couple of moves ago. Tiago on the back of Rain. And Rain goes down the inside here and gets the position. So that's Rain back in P. No, Diego in P. I don't even know what's going on.
Okay, I'm showing things because I'm showing other battles, and then you're talking about something else.
Sorry.
Chris is really close to Spencer. I'm not sure where he came from, but there's going to be a double DRS train here for P2.
Yeah, and that mistake from Diego promoted Chester onto the 2nd step and Owens onto the 3rd step. So good first race here for Spencer so far. In P3, and this looks like Rain going to be doing something.
Let's take a look. Into turn 1, doesn't go for his move. A lot of curve here. Really cutting everything. Oh, it's Jaden and Clinton are still fighting here for last. Good battle here in the back. But yeah, let's see. Rain is close. Spencer 420 away from P2.
420 Blaze. And yeah, here we go. Spencer Owens now going to be trying to defend from Chris O'Connor. Will have that DRS assistance to help him along just barely, those 7/10 behind Chester, and Chris only being 4/10. And we saw Chris in the last race at Bud. He had insane top downforce, top speed. I think that was Chris, right?
Yeah, Chris had a very low rear wing as he brakes very late for that one, and might get the move here because he's gonna have the inside on Spencer. Oh, and as he makes contact with Spencer,
squeezing him there, but they're still alive, and yeah, Spencer squeezing Chris a bit too much, in my opinion, from that angle we saw there.
He might need to be removed after the race.
Yeah, so Chris fought that well, back into P3. Well, not back into P3, making a move into P3 as we see another move in the same corner.
Yeah, these two are really, they've been scrapping since the start. This is going to be interesting, but let's take a look now at Rain, very close to Diego. And Diego not within DRS, so he's going to be vulnerable. It's a short DRS, but anything will help. Now, let's see, can he make a move into turn 1?
I don't think he's close enough, but no, oh my god.
Yeah, but Rain's going to be braking late as he loses the car himself, and Diego just says, get out of town, shoves him off
Full course yellow in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
oh, that
5,
is, oh,
4, 3, 2, 1. Full course yellow active.
Diego might be handed a heavy penalty for that one. That was a retaliatory bump, which will put Rain in last. Oh no. Going to note these really quick. Where is that chance? You got it. And then lap 8. Oh, you already wrote it. Well. Diego showing us his classic bumperoonies. Not gonna like that penalty that probably is gonna come his way from that, but Yeah.
The race now gets slowed down to maximum speed of 80 kilometers an hour. The drivers can go now. Obviously, if they exceed that, that will be a penalty for them. But yeah, just gonna let the drivers now hold down, slow down, and get to the pits if necessary, because that was a big hit for some of the drivers. And cars going slower on F1 track with F1 cars blowing down, you know, is never a good idea.
Yeah. Seeing if
But yeah,
we
we've
had...
seen a fair few battles as we see. I believe is that Chris? No, that's not Chris. That'll be Jaden in the background warming his tyres. Granted, I'm not actually watching Adrian, I'm watching my own screens.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
exactly.
what he's seeing.
Rain's speeding under full course yellow. Is that true? Let's see, where is Rain? He might have, because he seems a bit closer now. Anyway, if we had actual damage models, we could see who has damage and wait for them to pit before calling off the full course yellow, but we cannot. So I think we're gonna maybe... How long is this staying out for? Go down? Okay. Zen with a 16-second gap now. Proceeds to try to destroy his engine, it sounded like. Huh, interesting. Alright. We will be starting lap 9 under full course yellow, and Nick is MIA. Nick is deafened.
Mate, if I'm definitely supposed to, I'm speaking with the safety car driver, so don't move me, thank you.
But why is it still out? Just wondering.
Just to allow the drivers to repair their damage if they need to be. Like I said before, we don't want slow F1 cars being chased down by faster ones and causing a bigger crash than necessary.
Fair enough. Is that the famous Antoberto in the chat? Hello, land. Alright, now Diego approaching the pits. Is he going to opt to pit? He will indeed. Who else will follow? I think there's going to be Rain behind him. Rain not happy with what happened in turn 1. He did brake a bit late, lost the car. But Diego...
It'd be really funny if they managed to get a speeding penalty.
Ooh, we have a timer in the pits. Isn't that cool? Alright, I think full course yellow.
Full course yellow ending.
There it is. 10 seconds to green. Where is Zen on track?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flags. So it looks like Jennings gets a 10-second for full course yellow speed. That will obviously be, that can also just be a bug, but no, it just seems like it is just Jaden. So that, oh no, and Clinton on a minute. If it's everyone, then it's most likely a bug.
Spencer Owens also not in TeamSpeak, I think, so he will not be
He
here.
is.
He is?
Yep, in lobby.
Oh, wow. Because he was qualifying and there was no TeamSpeak. I didn't think we would get the deets. Anyway, Chris O'Connor within DRS right now, and that seems to be it. Is Chris swerving on the straight? I'm not sure why he was doing that, but he's definitely leaving. Not to defend.
Yep.
But...
Yeah, so that's 3 drivers with 10-second time penalties for speeding on the full course yellow. That's Jaden, Clinton, and Spencer, all given 10-second time penalties via the real penalty
Ooh.
section. They can obviously appeal that if they record their screen and show that they did not exceed 80 kilometers an hour.
You should tell them that now in case they have all C on. They just do
Just information for all drivers, if you received a 10-second time penalty for speeding, if you are recording, please send that to us so we can verify that you were not going over 80 kilometers an hour. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, obviously it would be nice if the Assetto Corsa replay showed their true speed, but it never does. Because we've seen drivers enter at 100 kilometers an hour when they were actually going only 60. Because and that's Chris.
That's Chris off.
Chris gets hit.
Oh, he got hit. I wasn't looking.
He got hit. Yeah, I believe he got hit by Chester in the rear from Chester in the rear there, and that's going to allow maybe even his teammate Thiago to capitalize on that and get into P4.
Wow.
But Chris seems to be back to racing speed, and he seems to be going through these corners quickly, so not too much damage for him there. But that was a nasty sending off for Chris there, and no, Thiago is gaining now, so that's not sure if T-Models might come into play here. Allow the car that's not damaged to get past, but it looks like
Tiger in the
Thiago.
chat saying that Diego overshot his pit box and put him down more positions than he was going to lose. So, not good for Diego. Yeah, Thiago now with DRS on his teammate. Can Thiago come back in action? Probably using the exact same setup as Chris, so...
And we have a Toyota 4.5. Nice, if you're watch WEC, you'll not be used to that site, because that's usually 1.2, but here in AFR they are 4.5.
Also seeing a Toyota F1 car is a not so common sight.
Was, I believe Chris, I don't know if that was just me or if you saw that, but Chris just had a bit of a wheel spin going out back corner.
I wonder if his tires are cooking after that little slide he had.
I mean, probably a bit flat spotted. But he seems to think the damage is not bad enough to warrant a pit stop at this stage. But yeah, that rear end looking very slidey.
Chris might be struggling. The gap seems to be staying the same though, even with DRS from Thiago.
It's also weird how you have constant yellow flags. Because it's just you. It's green for me.
Which one is that? No.
You did go back to pits, right?
Yes.
Just try it again. I think the game might still think. Oh, there we go. That fixed it.
No, that was F4. Oh wait, yeah, I just needed to go on to me. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Let's see, we have another comment. Adrian, you need to bump up the gain on your mic. You're really quiet compared to Nicodem. All right. I will just.
I think that's just because Adrian's just naturally shyer than me, because that's definitely true.
Hello.
Oh yes.
How is that, Ice Tiger? Is this better? I sound good in Discord, but not on stream for some reason.
But you don't believe.
I don't believe.
Yep.
As Thiago
Yeah,
might make a move
Thiago
on
gaining
the
on his
inside.
teammate. I was gonna might go down for a move. Yeah, no, he does not though. Chris, that rear end. He's gonna drop it at some point.
Chris, that rear end. Nick 2023.
Yeah, I'm gonna get taken out of context now. Cheers.
Oh gosh. Alright, this is the only battle we have. Chester losing a bit of time to Zen in P1, and Spencer not really close to fight.
Bit of time, mate. He's 10 seconds back.
Because he was 8 seconds last time.
Ah, fair enough.
Yes.
Oh, and there.
Oh!
Yep, I called it.
Oh, and Chris goes off, but right at the pit, so perfect timing. He's going to be able to fix that up, but Thiago is now in P4 after, sorry,
Spencer
P3.
also pitting.
Oh, that is why.
Right, Thiago has already pit. I believe he pitted.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he pit 9 laps to go.
Well, knowing Coda, I don't think that's going to be feasible to finish the race on, but...
No, considering he's also on the medium tires, so yeah. Thiago definitely going to be needing to do one more pit stop. So Diego sets a purple sector 3 last lap.
As Chris just gets out of the pits after fixing that damage. 3 seconds behind E8. I am going to go grab a snack. Who do you want to see? This looks like
I think Rain is catching up to Clinton.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay.
So here we have Rainer now catching up to the back of Clinton. Now got a really on the back of him. Nearly touching his rear end there. Could go for a move down here, but I think he might think better off it. No, he does go for the move there, but I think that might, depending on where the DRS detection point is, that might allow Clinton to have DRS, but Rain dropping back, trying to get that DRS. Not sure if he dropped back too late to get DRS here. It is Rain. Rain does have DRS now, so he should just go flying past, choosing to go around the outside, and he just gets the move done before the corner. Clinton has the inside line. Can he go for a move here to get his vision back? No, he cannot. So that's Rain up into P7, but Clinton now, yeah, he's gonna have that dirty air through this section, and I believe that's Clinton down in P8, confirmed now, or for at least the time being. Still has 15 laps to try and make up that position. As we have Chester Jumper now, who also pit this lap, so let's see where Chester will come out of, and also Thiago pit. And interesting to see if No, and Chris had a spin, so there's not really an undercut. But I wonder if the undercut from Spencer has worked at all. The Diego now in P3. I don't think Diego's pit. No, Diego has pit. Diego pit 4 laps ago, so that's Diego up into P2 and actually being P2. Jaden P4, Spencer P5, Ray now up into P6 after Tiago pits. Tiago down in P7 now. Where will he exit? Just exits the pits now. Tiago just ahead of his teammate Chris O'Connor. And there's a three-way battle here for 7th.
Wow, Chris able to keep it clean. Tiago with the hard tires. It looks like he's going to try to stay out to the end on these, as his teammate also does. Everybody opting for C2s except P1, who I don't think is
no, Chris and Tiago on C3s. That's mediums.
He's on the hards.
Is my live timings not updated?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a best lap. I'm stupid.
Oh, someone's going slow. That's Clinton. Clinton is in a Toyota sandwich.
Yeah, that's gonna go flying past him. So it's it's pretty much just whack again, where you have the Toyotas overtaking the Porsches.
Oh gosh, you couldn't make that up. That's funny. Yeah, so Porsches.
So welcome back to AFR, where we're imitating the WEC World Endurance Championship with the 2 Toyotas now leading from the Porsches.
As Zen pits, and Diego is back in the P2. And he has pitted, so Diego could make a comeback.
Diego is actually in P2. He pit 5 laps ago, so Diego making a good recovery drive after having that. I don't know if he span off, he had a tap or what happened. No, something happened between them. I don't remember.
It was the incident with rain.
As Clinton pits. So yeah, the Porsches go taking by the Toyotas, and I thought, fuck it, let's pit.
Whoa!
Excuse my language. We have Jada now on the back of Rain and Spencer, the 2 Americans, the Australian wanting to get involved in that, trying to steal their freedom seeds.
Again, Rain is Canadian, I think.
Is he?
I'm pretty sure. I know it says an American flag, but I'm pretty sure.
Right. No, that's Alex Curter, that's Canadian.
No, he is for sure. Oh, wait. They sound similar when we talk to them, so I'm not sure.
I mean, looking on the, the standings, Rain does have an American flag next to him, and he hasn't complained about it just yet, so,
maybe
I think with the season nearly being over, I think he might just be American.
Oh, Diego's off!
Oh, no.
As Spencer's gaining now, this could be a podium chance for Spencer and for Rain now that Diego has lost it. Still a 4 second
just
gap.
Back into that P2.
Wow. So we are back to where we were pretty much.
Yeah. Now as we reach a half point of the race, Zen still leading, got an 8 second gap, so he has lost a bit of time. He's lost 2 seconds since last time Chester was in P2, so
oh yes, Rain's in New York, that's right. Thank you, Tem. I forgot Rain's in New
York. He's not American, he's in New York.
He's in New York.
Different country.
Jaden lost 1 position. Will he lose 2 here to the other Toyota? It is yet again another Toyota sandwich.
As the Rain gets taken by Spencer. Spencer goes, I'm walking here and I'm taking the lead. At least in our battle. And yeah, 3 seconds now away from the podium. Diego still holding on to that podium. Was P2, now down in P3 after his little spin. As Jaden gets a 3 second cut for cutting the track.
Interesting. I think we need to alter the sound files for Rain's card. I'm walking here. No, Tem. I like the original one. He's not American, he's in New York. I like it.
He corrected himself. But no, the original is better. New York is clearly a different country. And yeah, we have the New Yorker fighting the American, trying to get back onto the P4 position. Going through the technical sector 3 now with the German flags blaring and the French flag in the background there, at least for me. Keep forgetting that I just don't see what I'm seeing. I should probably just watch his screen, but that's boring. So I don't have the F1 engines.
I mean, I can share
But
a
yeah.
screen, but it might kick me from the rights.
Yeah, let's not do that. But yeah, rain.
In DRS, and no, rain is in the wall nearly.
And that's gonna allow the two Toyotas to get past the Peugeot. Once again, just like WEC.
Oh my God. So Tiago and Chris just cruising around with each other, overtaking all the WC manufacturers. So this is exciting.
We're just recreating Sebring, aren't we?
Oh my gosh.
So the WC manufacturers, the Toyotas leading 1-2, Peugeot in P2, and Porsche. No, Peugeot in P3 and Porsche in P4.
Oh, but see,
I
then
wonder
we,
if
but
Ray
then we
span
have,
there because he didn't have any rear wing.
but then we have a BMW here in P1, so that's a little
It's
awkward.
not BM.
It is a BMW.
Yeah, but he doesn't count, does he?
Why?
He's Dutch.
Right, the Dutch don't matter here.
Well, you just have to ruin the narrative, Aiden. Come on.
I mean, Sven isn't here. He's Dutch.
He's
I
also
don't know
won
what-
the championship while not being in the past couple of races, and he won the championship while not even racing. So, if you ever heard of domination, then there you go. As we go through the NordVPN corner.
Oh, there's a lot of NordVPNs
No, there it is.
here.
Never mind, ignore me. There it is.
Mm.
It's a lot of NordVPN. But yeah, Tiago not being able to get past Chris. I mean, Chris has repaired his damage now.
Yeah.
And how is he still? Wait,
What?
how is he still ahead of Tiago?
I'm not sure what happened to Tiago, but yeah, Chris somehow.
'Cause
got
Chris was-
past him.
Chris was next to Tiago when he spun.
Yeah, and then he had a long pit stop. I'm not sure. Maybe Tiago had damage to fix.
Just
Here-
Toyota strategy.
Here we know exactly what happens in our races and are able to commentate on it.
Oh look, it's a car.
Whoa! It's a Track Titan billboard.
Is it a boat? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Tiago in a Toyota going through the Kota S's. As we stop to see the wheel and the crane.
Have you ever wondered what this thing was? Well, here at AFR we'll show you.
I think it's literally just a building.
Yeah, but it's for the wealthiest of the wealthy, so welcome, wealthy folks.
No, it's just a staircase.
No, in real F1, this is where what rich people come. Oh, to apparently jump off, I guess.
Hmm.
All right, well, if you ever wanted to see what it would be like if you wanted to spend 10 grand, you don't even get to see the pits. Can't even see the finish line.
It's not a very good view, is it?
I mean, you can see pretty much everything else. But we have a little scrap.
I mean,
of
this
those-
really does just give you a scale of how big these tracks are, though.
Yeah, this is massive.
Like, when you're watching the onboard, it doesn't seem like 5 kilometers have just passed, but that's how long this track is.
Oh, someone's slow.
5.1 kilometers, and
That's
that's Jaden there. I mean, I think there's a battle going on for 6, but we're too busy. There it is.
Yeah, we're watching it. Oh, it looks like Spencer got a bad run there. That's going to be, who is behind him? Rain's going to get a good run here with DRS. Let's see. Going
And
into
now
turn
we're not
one.
going to see what happens. Let's see who comes out ahead going to turn 1. That's not them. That's not them either.
Oh, as Rain's ahead. No, is that Spencer ahead? No, that is Rain. Side by side in the
They're
turn
gonna
one.
inside and there's a contact.
Oh,
And that's Spencer span around. That's going to be noted by the stewards there to see what actually happened.
see, best camera angle. I'm telling you. This is why you pay 10 grand for these seats. Look at this. It's like ants in an ant farm. Anyway,
Back to the onboards. Back up to the Toyota, Panasonic, Microsoft Scent, Toyota Gazoo Racing, Enso, Fujitsu, Toyota Racing Team, Raise, DMG, more. God, how many sponsors do they have?
Zent.
Scent Metanich.
Ah,
So we have the Supernal making a return. Former Spencer Owens with his blue helmet.
I assume he has a new setup with Camus. Nice little oh,
Oh,
nice little
camera
skin.
angle.
Oh, that's a cool camera.
Let me just look at the mirror. Oh, there we go.
This looks like my R Factor mirror. Sorry.
Anyway, back to the action. There's not actually anything going on right now, is there?
There's no action, so
Is that a 5 cam? So is that just gonna happen for any car you go to?
oh, it goes down the inside. What else?
Objects in mirror are closer than they appear.
Clearly. Oh wait, we saw something there. Who was that in the background? That's Jaden. Stuck in the NordVPN, and he's going to cut into the pits. I'm not sure what rule we have against that.
That's one way to enter the pits.
Yeah, that's also.
To be fair, I don't know if it specifically says that you cannot cross the pit entry line. I know it says you can't cross the pit exit.
It does, because we never penalized for that either.
Never gets reported.
Hmm.
You are the mirror.
You're in God's seat now. This looks like Gran Turismo. They're-
Patrons supported to have access to all our drivers' mirror cams.
Yeah, we do actually have a Patreon right now, so if you have ideas of what you want added in there. Was that not announced? Well, it is now. But yeah, here you go. Top tier content. Just
Yep,
kidding.
back to the mirror cam.
Just kidding, we don't actually have anything. But we
Everyone
can.
should have these.
We could start one. We could start a subscription for mirror cams. How about what else we got? We got
Tire cam.
lug nut cam. We got regular nut cam.
Oh! Could have a rig. We could have a. We're gonna have side pod cam. Exhaust cam. Wait, if you stay for long enough, will the flames eventually shoot out?
Right here.
Straight into the camera and just burn it up.
They should have on the down.
Oh, come on, Jaden, give us some flame.
Flame me, Jaden.
Oh, as we're now inside the car, watching his hands through his body as Adrian goes towards his nuts. That's
Sorry,
Yuki Tsunoda's point of view.
The Yuki cam. There's
The
not
Yuki
much
cam
going
and also
on,
the Chris
boys.
O'Connor cam.
All right, since we got to talk about something for real. Chris O'Connor, Tiago still together, but Tiago falling back. Diego
Spencer
somehow back
Owens.
into P3 after a second spin.
Not too sure that's happening, but yeah, Spencer Owens is catching up to the back of Rain, now only 1.8, so those two are going to be going at it again.
Possibly, if he can gain enough to get into DRS, but yeah.
You know, in 9 attempts, he's still got 7, 8 laps to go, so that's a 10th every lap, and he'll be within DRS. Obviously, still need to make that move. But yeah, Spencer back onto the back of Rain after the contact they had in turn 1. Had a bit of a spin, managing to get. I think he even fell behind someone else, or if not, I don't know. Stuff happened. But yeah, Spencer now 1.6, so he's gaining on Rain. He's been gaining and gaining and gaining, and eventually we'll get to that 1 second DRS if he carries on gaining like this. 1.4 the gap now, so yeah, these two will be scrapping once more very, very shortly.
Looks like they will be.
Yeah, Spencer was 9
Wow.
tenths faster last lap.
Wow, yeah, he's pushing now, so only 7 laps left. As Zen leads with a 20-second gap.
And Diego also catching up to Chester just ever so slightly, 3.1 the gap now.
Hmm.
That's dropping a bit. There you go, 2.9.
Diego has the pace, it's just I don't know if he has the racecraft yet.
He has a pace. Not sure if it's a consistency or the racecraft. Yeah, as you said, still a bit of improvement there for Diego. He's got the speed, just now needs to put that into practice for the race. He's very good at qualifying, as we saw. Getting that P2 nearly out qualifying Zen. I mean, what was it? Got 0.15, should I say? Sorry. So it was very close qualifying between Zen and Diego, but Zen being able to set those consistent laps, not spin, gives them that 20-second advantage. And Diego, unfortunately, having a bit of spins. There's Diego.
There is Diego, if you ever wondered.
Yep.
Alright,
And,
now without telling you, without warning, that F5 cam just might pop up sometime.
Anyway, back to the gaps between Spencer and Reigns. Spencer 2.2, so he's not caught up this lap round. He's actually lost time, so we're
Oh,
back to where we started.
yes, he's lost a second, so maybe we won't see anything. But Diego might be the other. Oh, Chris, wait, Chris 3.5 seconds. That seems a bit close. Chris seems to be gaining.
Yeah, I mean, Chris in that Toyota, you know, they're saying, me and Toyota taking BMW. So off he goes. Chris enabling the Toyota pace mode.
As we have BMW, box 5, Toyota, Toyota, nothing, nothing. And then...
No, Peugeot Supernal.
Oh, they didn't have the logo, that's right.
And then Porsche and Iris.
So Clinton not in last on the controller. Let's see his input.
Oh, yeah. Very straight steering wheel, so you can definitely tell he doesn't have any force feedback.
You can tell he's pretty careful on turn-in to not give it too much and just spin.
I mean, to be fair, he's alright for a controller.
He's not doing bad at all.
I do want to see a Sven versus Clinton controller shakedown. That'll be interesting. Also, John. I know John used to drive in a PS2 controller in iRacing.
PS2 controller?
Yep. In fact, on this very track in the BMW GTE, I believe, for a charity endurance race with Richard and someone else.
So Chris has gained over a second in 1 lap.
Oh, is that Diego there? It is.
It is. It is indeed.
So yeah, Diego not gaining on Chester, but you see that camera angle once more. Chris, 2 seconds back now, so he could have DRS by the start of next lap.
He could, yeah. Tim's asking for a dirty air cam. Oh, what would I... Dirty air. I don't really know how else to show dirty air.
You could zoom in on his rear end. Not that rear end.
I mean, oh.
And then if you can't, it's dirty air.
Well, this is the dirty air, so there's your dirty air cam.
Dirty air generator. Also known as an F1 car. Now, Chris, 1.2 already. What the hell's happening through Sector 1? Chris, now gaining on Diego. No, Diego actually pulling away on the straight. Chris might be saving his battery for when he does decide to pounce, because he knows he has a pace through the corners. Now going through into the left corner, going through the turn something or other into the right-hander. And here he goes, 1.1.
We should really study the corner numbers before a race.
We should study the corner numbers, but I think this way it's more funny as we see the German flag there.
Okay, so this is a swooping right-hander. What would that be?
Yeah, it's reverse Istanbul.
It's reverse yeah.
And Chris, yeah, there you go, 6th temp, so he's going to have DRS on the straight. He could even go for a move in turn 1 if he gets a good exit of the final corner. I know that one.
I thought he was going to be pushing this till the end.
I thought he was going to struggle.
Yeah.
But Chris, wanting to get onto that podium here in America, not a bit too far back to go for a move this time round, but... Oh,
as Diego loses it, the pressure got to him. The pressure has gotten to Diego without even much battling happening, and Diego down now, and before still only 6/10 behind, so anything can happen.
Yeah, now Chris only 5 temps behind us. That's Spencer Owen pitting.
Oh, it is, but here we are with a battle going into the next long DRS straight. This is not going to be ideal for Chris. It's still 4 laps to go.
Yeah, but Chris seems that, I mean, he caught up to Diego massively, but Diego now will have DRS. I wonder if Chris is now going to just deploy his hybrid. Diego going down the inside, going for the switchback, and actually now going to be side by side along Chris. Goes back behind him, now goes side by side again. He's going to have that DRS now. Will Chris deploy his DRS? No, it looks like Chris is going to stick behind Diego. Try and go for a move in turn 1 again, trying to pressure Diego. But yeah, that's going to be a battle till the end here, hopefully, between these two. 4 laps to go, well, 3 laps after they finish this one. And I do wonder who will come out on top, because Diego has the pace, but Chris has the racecraft.
Yeah, Chris also has the know-how of how to manipulate his opponents. He often likes to let them pass to get the DRS advantage. We'll see if he does that, if he does get past in the turn 1.
Yeah, I do wonder if I mean, obviously you don't want to be behind the car through sector one because 30 air from the rear end loses your downforce and causes your tyres to work harder and does tear them up a bit. Now, Diego looked to be a bit squirmy there. Chris's rear end being a lot more stable. Has that rear wing open now? Will he go for a move down in turn one? I see. I don't think that straight's long enough to really gain that much of an advantage. Trying to go for a move in turn one. Diego this time keeping it cool and steady and just keeps that podium position for now. But Chris behind him, doesn't really seem to be affected by the dirty air. Like just looking at it.
Yeah, Chris is really sticking to the back of him. Falling back
Chris
a little bit.
Just put some super glue on those tires, I swear. Now Chris this time around will have the DRS down the straight where Diego overtook him just one lap ago. I wonder if Chris has any ERS saved up on it, or if Diego had any ERS saved up to maybe defend. But Chris now gonna open that rear wing. Diego pulling off to the left, pulling off to the right, bit of swerving there. And yeah, no, I don't think Chris is gonna go for a move here.
On the outside.
Diego going defensive down the inside. Chris could go for a switchback. It looks like he does. That's going to give Diego the inside line. Diego going a bit off track there. Chris going to try and go round the outside. And he's already made the move done. But Diego still has that inside. But no, he's just not alongside anymore. And that allows Chris to get back onto P3. But he's going for a move here, actually.
Wow.
Down the inside. And that's P3 back for Diego. Chris going to try and go... No, he's going to stick behind him now. And yeah.
Chris has a Moza wheel. Thank you, Tim. Great addition.
But yeah, now we go through the final corner. Now Diego seems to be attacking well here and also defending well. But yeah, he goes swerving again. That's allowed. If he does it again, though, he's only doing it once, and that's within the regulations for defensive maneuvers. As Chris tries to go around the outside, no, tries to go for a switchback. Actually, it just doesn't seem to work. Diego not going to be pressured anymore, I don't think.
Yeah.
I'll let you speak for a bit now.
Yeah, Chris not seeming to have the pace he did last time around, and I forget what race it was, but he was making the smart moves with the DRS, but this time around, I think he's just got too much downforce. So it is faster in the corners, but there's not many corners that are easy to overtake on. Diego seems to know how to make that work, but Chris will get DRS here, and he is much closer this time around. Side by side into the hairpin. Chris just wants to get in a wheel spin. Like that, as Diego loses it and sends it into the wall again, feeling the pressure from Chris.
And that's Chris now have a 2.3 second gap to P4 now.
Oh.
So Chris pretty comfortably with only 2 laps to go. Really, definitely will release some of that pressure, but Diego probably a bit angry now. Gonna be giving it everything he has. He's got a 4.5 second gap behind, so even if he does spin, he shouldn't get overtaken depending on how big that spin is. 2.4 now, he's going to be sending everything. He's going to send the kitchen sink, kitchen counters, even the fridge, trying to get onto that P3.
Oh, that was the best one yet, Nick. I love it.
As Agent's looking at FIFA cards.
Whoa! Says who?
Says my eyes.
You see nothing.
As yeah, Diego 3.4. Oh, I don't think he's got enough laps.
Yeah, and
to get back up to Chris, unless Chris makes another mistake in that Toyota. I mean, we saw earlier in the races car being a bit squirmy, but I think that's since been repaired from fixing up some damage. That's all Diego can really hope for now, is Chris to make a mistake to try and get onto that podium after starting P2, dropping down to P6, getting up to P2 again, then spinning again down to P3, and now back to P4. I mean, Diego's had an emotional roller coaster of a race here.
I'm not sure if you saw, but he did hit a wall himself, so Diego's experiencing some bad front wing, which might hold the phone, allow Thiago to gain.
Oh yeah, it could do. I mean, I forgot Thiago was in this race. He kind of dropped back a bit from Chris.
He did.
He was 10 seconds at some point, now only 6 seconds behind Chris, and there you can see him in the background. 2.5 seconds, 2 laps to go, so that's 1.25 seconds a lap he needs to be gaining on Diego. I don't know if Thiago has that pace in him. I mean, he's definitely hoping he does. Chris is hoping he does. The whole Toyota F1 WEC team is hoping he does. But does he? Now it's time to find out. As Zen crosses the line to start the final lap. 25 second gap he has from Chester. Very dominant performance from Zen here. Just needs to just cruise it home, really. Now, yeah, no, Tiago is closing that gap ever so slightly, but can he gain 2 seconds in the final lap? Oh my god.
He
1.8,
really is.
1.7. What happened to Diego?
I'm not
He just
sure,
lost
but Diego
7 tenths.
and the pressure
1.6
mounting for
now.
Diego.
Really, all Tiago needs to do, if he's running that same setup Chris is using, all he needs to do is just gain 8 tenths through Text 1, and judging by, yeah, 39.8 there from Tiago, he's lapping faster than Chris.
Wow.
Can Tiago do it? Can he gain? Really, all you need to do is just gain a second through the sector
Oh.
here, and I believe he could do. As there they are at it again, fighting for not being last. Look at them, very committed to the cause.
Since the start. But yeah, I don't know. Tiago's gaining, but oh, hold on.
1.5. Can Tiago do it? Can he catch up to Diego, making that 1 second gap before the long straight? It's going to be close, but I don't think he's got. Oh, he's not going to have DRS here.
He's not going to, but we see he was a lot faster in Sector 3, so there's...
He was a lot faster in Sector 3, you're right. Now 1.1, yeah, but he's not going to have that DRS, so he's just going to be throwing everything, sending everything he has. As Jaden pulls away, as Zen going to be crossing the line now, nearly lapping someone there, I think.
And that
Not
is
sure
the
who that
winner,
is.
Zen Metre.
But yeah, that's Zen in the BMW, defying all odds from the WC storyline. We've had him winning the race. As Chester Jumper going to be crossing the line shortly as well, but Tiago 1.2 back now. And I believe this is the sector we gained all that time. 1 second now, so he's within DRS range, but that's not going to affect, that's going to matter anymore because, well, the start line is before the DRS zone, but here he is. Here's where he gained all the time. Diego.
Oh!
Diego, that front wing is not helping him. Tiago going to be trying to go for a move here into the final corners, but no, I don't think he's going to have enough room. Diego going to try and go defensive. No, he goes back to the outside, and I think that is going to be Diego P4.
And Diego holds it just
Diego
slightly.
holds it, yeah. Wow.
What
Tiago.
a finish.
Oh, Tiago, as of course Science once said, I need one more lap, man. Just one more lap. But yeah, that's Tiago P5, Raymond Badford P6, Diego holding on to that P4, Spencer Owens 20 seconds back after pitting, not too sure why, maybe he hit a wall or something. But yeah, judging by how much Tiago closed in that Istanbul-like turn, yeah, front wing was definitely damaged.
There is
Spencer Owens crosses the line.
Oh wait, but we did have
P7.
10-second penalties.
Yeah, we do actually, yeah.
And it looks like the gaps in the middle of the field are pretty close, so could shake some things up. And penalties
So it's
to come.
Jaden Clinton and Spencer with 10 seconds.
Jaden Clinton and
So the
Spencer.
bottom 3, so not going to do anything really, actually.
Oh. And also, I don't know, I think Diego might have some penalties coming his way for the incident with rain, so that could also...
Oh yeah, that could promote Tiago up into P4 from after penalties, but that's to be decided. That's everyone crossing the line now. What a race.
What a race. Only 9 drivers still gives us 8 good
Drivers, if you like an interview, please up into interview waiting. And then we have the man on podium, Christopher O'Connor.
Of course, when he gets a podium, he's the first one to be in here. Hello, Chris.
Hello, guys. Pretty solid recovery,
Yeah.
all things considered. I'll take it.
I'd say so.
I'm not impressed by Chester's ping this race. It was all over the shop, constantly.
Was it now?
Yeah, all race long he was teleporting, and then he teleported into me.
Hey, oh, I did not catch that. Wait.
Yeah, which is why I randomly just fell down to like 7th, 8th place in like lap 9 or something. Because he just pinged into me.
Well,
From like 3 car lengths ahead.
I think because he had such a big gap to everybody, I wasn't really ever watching him, so I didn't notice.
Well, no, me and him were fighting. We were
Oh,
like beside
what?
each other for like a few laps, yeah.
Well, in that
Like
case...
lap 9 or 8. I'll save the replay anyway. I think I'm going to report the ping. But
Well,
yeah, I mean, look, generally a pretty good recovery, but it would have easily been a P2 if I didn't get hit into. So whatever. I enjoyed the battle back of the field, so that's good.
Yeah, good recovery.
Came out my teammate Tiago. He almost made it to Diego.
I think
by the
there's
looks of it.
going to be some penalties coming Diego's way, but there could also be other things that shake it up. But yeah, 3/10 the gap was at the end for Diego.
Damn. Well done to him. I mean, he wasn't very confident coming into this race. He said his race pace was good, and it actually was good. So well done to Tiago.
Yeah, good job from Tiago.
Anyway, Adrian, that's it for me. Thank you very much. I'm glad I got on the podium again. Should have been second, but you know, hey ho, it's
Yeah.
3 points.
Hey, not bad though. Good job.
All right, man. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right, let's see who else we can get in here. Let's get Chesta. Hello, Chesta. P2.
Hello, yeah.
You happy for once?
Oh my god.
I heard you had a bit of ping moments though.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's fun on my end.
Well, good race today.
Yeah.
Okay, huh?
0.0 fuel. That's cool.
0 points for fuel.
0.0 fuel at the end.
Oh,
Oh wow.
wow.
Nearly caught a Sean then, I see.
Good calculations.
Oh yeah, it was a good race. I dodged whatever happened at turn 1.
Oh yeah, that was
So
only 2 cars got collected, but that was pretty silly. Okay,
yeah.
Jaden. Jaden.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, hello, dude. You gave us probably the most entertaining battle for the whole race, pretty much. Like the entire
Yeah.
race, we check in on you, and you're just still battling this guy.
Yeah.
Wait, let me get him in here. Let me get him in here. Hello, Clinton. You and Jaden. How was that?
Oh man.
That was a great fight
This is
that
pretty
we
much
had.
the whole race.
It was it was unfortunate that I think I got killed by that bump. I don't know, because I saw him go a little bit wide, so I was like, okay, that's my opportunity to like take it on the inside. So I went too hard on the throttle, because I wanted to get like that good turn in, but then yeah, the bump just said nope.
I still don't know how you're performing like this on a controller, but good stuff, you two.
Mm. Yeah, I think at the start, when we had that full course yellow, because I'm a reserve, I'm not like, I don't know much about that. I only just got into like this league, so I didn't know how it really worked. So I didn't actually pit during that full course yellow incident.
Yeah, basically it'll stay out until people that were affected have a chance to pit and stuff like that.
So because of that, yeah, I ended up like pitting maybe like 3-4 laps after. But yeah, other than that, it was all right.
Yeah, I went C2, C3, and then it was just trying to reduce. I think it was a gap of like 12 seconds to catch up to Clinton because I completely understeered past the pit entry.
Oh yeah.
And I had to find reverse.
I saw that on stream. Yeah, that was a moment, and I don't think we actually have a rule in the rulebook preventing that, so I think you're good.
But yeah, that was a good race with Clinton.
But yeah, that was a good racing.
All right, I'll put you guys back. Thank you, boys.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Hope you had fun. All right, let's get who else is there. Let's get Rain. Rain, hello.
Hello.
I was informed today that you're not American. You're New Yorkian.
Huh?
Yeah, I was in chat. I was thinking about Alex being from Canada, and then I said you're from Canada, but then somebody in chat, Temtem, said you're not American. Rain is a New Yorker.
Damn.
So.
Damn.
He meant they meant Canadian.
Yeah, they meant to say
after,
Canadian.
but I preferred it when it was he's not American, he's New Yorkian.
I mean, New York should be its own state. Like, it's so
You mean country?
Bojank to everybody else.
Anyway,
So honestly, split the city and just get me disassociated with the city because it'd be two completely separate and functioning states.
So how was the race? I saw you had a bit of an incident with Diego. That's definitely going to be reviewed.
I'd rather not talk about it.
All right, well then, in that case, Zen.
There we go.
Hello. We had to save the best for last because you just continuously be the best.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Oh, he's turning into Sven now, isn't he?
Yeah, you sound like Sven. You're so excited that you won.
Really? Oh,
No,
fuck.
I'm saying you sound like Sven when he wins. He's just
Yeah.
okay, good.
Yeah. Dutchy guys, is all the same.
Anything to say about the race or just another day?
Yeah, it was a nice race. Good pace and only one mistake, but my wheel was acting weird. But
Oh my gosh, we thought it was. We were making a joke about your wheel acting weird.
Yeah, we were saying you're like McLaren.
It was shifting back randomly sometimes, but yeah, so weird. But yeah, pretty good race despite that problem. But good pace and nice dive room from Diego.
Yeah, there was a few of those.
But yeah, just I let him through and I got him back immediately, and yeah, just drove away.
What a Chad. Hello, Ali.
Yeah.
I've got to say, all the laps in front of you guys was pretty cool until I was called in. So unfortunately, didn't win the race, but it's pretty close. I think I'll get him next time.
We
You
have
almost
George
had
Russell
him.
infiltrating here.
Yeah, and a McLaren. Cursed.
Yeah, George Russell and a McLaren. That'd be something to behold. Anyway.
All right,
How much
boys.
the races do we have to go? How
No
much?
more
Oh,
races?
one more
It's
race.
just Brazil.
Yeah. Only Brazil?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only
Nice.
Brazil.
So after that race, where does that actually put you then? Puts you in P1, and you are P2, and you are confirmed P2.
That's
Oh,
I
nice.
think. No, you're not. Never mind. Ignore me. I can't do maths. No, ignore me.
I've got
If I just finish next race.
Yeah. Mark hasn't been racing, I don't think. So yeah, you're pretty much secured P2. You're 14 points ahead of Mark.
Okay, just need to finish P1 next time then.
Just
Yeah. I mean, he's probably not going to show up, so.
so casual about that. I just need to finish P1, you know.
No, I mean I'm never really there on the beginning of season. That's my main problem. I don't know why.
Oh.
Oh, it's in the end of the season and I'm getting there, but then it's too late. Oh well.
Hopefully, we'll see you on P1
Yeah.
again then next race and in the next season.
Maybe we'll see. Right. Have a good night.
Thank
See
you.
you later.
Too.
See you.
All right, that is it for the stream. I am going to head out now. So I just wanted to leave so I could say my goodbyes to the
yes.
fans, to those that believe New York is a country, to those that want to see the mirror cams. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you in 2 weeks at Brazil.